It's a real challenge to prioritize healthy living when your schedule is brimming and your responsibilities seem infinite. Mama, I am right there with you. As a working mom, I've been there. I know what you're up against when it comes to staying committed to your health so you can look and feel your best. So if you're tired of takeout for the third time this week, if the weeks and months keep slipping by and you still haven't committed time to regular exercise, or if you're feeling like the pressures of life are causing you to notice more symptoms of stress in your body and life, these next 13 minutes are just for you. So hi, I'm Amanda Vosburgh, founder of Vos Wellness, and as a board-certified health and wellness coach with nearly a decade of experience coaching mamas just like you, and more than 15 years working in the health and wellness industry, you're in good hands as we chat all things tips for busy mamas. So stick with me throughout our experience today so you can commit to healthy habits even when life feels helter skelter. So your life is full and dynamic. You only have so much precious time, and fellow mamas with whom I've worked have asked these questions. How can I prioritize home cooked meals with no time? I'm already stretched so thin. How can I add one more consideration to my mental load? The good news is healthy eating doesn't require spending hours in the kitchen each day. In fact, some of my favorite clients' meals come together in just about 15 to 20 minutes. When your time is limited and your mental load is great, it's easy to reach for fast food for dinner again. So ensure that you have a well-stocked pantry and freezer full of ingredients so you can make meals in minutes, so you and your family can be served a healthy, nourishing meal as opposed to a meal that misaligns with you enjoying your healthiest self. So don't succumb to the temptation of ordering takeout yet again. Things like frozen cooked taco meat, beans, diced tomatoes, herbs and spices, and brown rice all come together in a delicious burrito bowl in about 15 minutes. Choosing something like broiled fish, broccoli, and a grain blend for a whole foods-based meal within about 20 minutes. Or you could even opt for something like a fruit and veggie smoothie with frozen fruit, frozen spinach, oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, you name it, for extra protein, omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, and extra vitamins and minerals. A bonus tip for all you smoothie lovers out there: if you have any extra smoothie left over, you can pour it into an ice cube tray. That way you and your family have fresh smoothie at the drop of a hat next time you're interested in serving something like that as a food option. So next up, routine. When life is busy, healthy routines can often be the first thing to go. However, in my experience, mamas who have had the most success with long-term sustainable eating habits are the mamas who plan their meals in advance. So take the time to think through breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks for a week or two. This routine can lessen the mental burden of what's for dinner and helps you to avoid sudden cravings for some of those not so healthy food choices that you might have opted for if you didn't plan your meals in advance. So another routine that commonly leads to the integration of healthy meals throughout the week is spending time planning your menu. Take the initiative to grocery shop and grocery pickup, and then most importantly, follow through with your plan, all while having contingency plans in place for times where your original plan just was not possible. So another way to make healthy eating even easier: develop a list of meals that you and your family enjoy that fulfills you and your family's nutrient requirements. Take it one step further and record that list of meals on an Excel sheet or something similar so that you can, again, lighten your mental load and choose your meals from there instead of having to drum up all new ideas week to week. So do you feel like you carry all of the mental load when it comes to menu planning and food preparation? It can be a lot, especially when you're in the throes of a busy season of life. So inspire healthy eating in your family by giving your children some decision-making ability when it comes to meals. This can often help fussy eaters branch out and try new things, not to mention your children learning about the lifelong value of healthy eating. So Mama, I absolutely invite you to involve your family in the planning process. For toddlers, encourage them to pick out 2 fruits and 2 vegetables to enjoy for the week. For your elementary school age kiddos, have them pick out their 2 favorite healthy dinner meals to eat in the upcoming week. Or if we're talking about your middle school and high schoolers, encourage them and invite them to take an active role in preparing the healthy meals for your family. Don't forget about your adult children too. Include them in the process so they can master the valuable life skills of not only healthy meal planning and preparation, but they can in fact lighten your mental load too a little bit. Getting your family involved is a great way to ease the mental burden of menu planning and healthy eating, all while inspiring healthy food choices and long-term life skills. Next, exercise. I often hear, Amanda, I don't belong to a gym. Am I even going to get results? Additionally, exercise seems like a really tough, healthy lifestyle habit to stay consistent with. Many women with whom I work have been consistent with exercise for a few weeks, but then something seems to happen and it falls to the wayside. So let's talk about how you can move your body and move it regularly. So again, have you ever been in this experience of, looking at the calendar and you realize that your last spin class was actually 3 months ago and you've been paying for your membership all this time? Exercise doesn't need to be anything super crazy and complicated. In fact, I worked with a fellow mama back in the 20 teens who kept saying something like, Amanda, I'll never be able to enjoy the body I had when I was in my early 20s. And the truth of the matter is, no, she won't ever get her body back. That was the past and this is now. So instead of feeling sorry for herself that she wasn't able to enjoy that figure of her 20-year-old self, she took initiative. Instead of spending 3 hours in the gym as though she had when she was in her early 20s, she now spends about 30 to 45 minutes in a gym. This gym provides childcare for her baby girl so that her baby girl can enjoy some playtime and socialization while she gets down to it and can focus in and hit it hard in her workout. In conjunction with some sleep and nutrition changes, she was able to absolutely smash her health goals. She reversed her prediabetes. She's enjoying a 20-pound thinner figure. And this isn't to mention she is stronger and has more stamina just moving about her daily life and providing care for her children and fulfilling her roles and responsibilities through her career. So if you don't have time, I'm going to be a little bit of a tough love coach right now. Yes, you do. Schedule it into your day like you would schedule a doctor's appointment or a meeting with your boss. Sure, I absolutely get it. Life happens and things come up. But when you schedule exercise into your day, you're sure to, more times than not, take the initiative and move your body. Some additional keys to success: communicate your schedule to those who demand your time. That way, everyone involved is fully aware and has clear expectations of how and when you're going to prioritize movement for your own self. Building contingency plans. If you can't make it to the gym because something came up, opt for a 20-minute home exercise program instead. And lastly, recruit an exercise buddy. There is without a doubt strength in numbers and also accountability. So finding an exercise partner is an effective way to make exercise happen in your life. So what mama friend are you going to reach out to buddy up with? Next, exercise snacks. So you might literally feel like you don't have time for a full 20 to 30 minute workout. And I'm here to tell you, no worries. You just have to be intentional and plan out your exercise snacks throughout the day. Do you usually fill up your water bottle around, say, 10 a.m.? Well, go ahead and take the stairs to a different water fountain so that you can get your steps in and really kind of work it for a few minutes. Take 5 and do some walking lunges and trunk rotations around your office. If you want to take the decision making out of it, and again, reduce that mental load of having to think about an exercise snack and integrate it in your life, I invite you to take note of the little dice and notebook icon that we have up on the slide here. Go ahead and write out number 1 through 6 on a sheet of paper, followed by a different exercise, focusing on all of the major muscle groups as you move about assigning an exercise to the numbers 1 through 6. So when you're deciding on your exercise snack, again, to eliminate some of that mental load, you can roll a dice and do perhaps 3 sets of 8 reps of each exercise that you take a roll for. Committing to and following through with several exercise snacks is absolutely an effective way to commit to regular exercise without that added burden of a full 30 to 45 minute exercise routine. So many mamas out there start an exercise routine for a week or two, but by week 3, they're falling short of their plan. The solution: integrate these next 3 strategies so you can rise to the challenge as opposed to falling short. Set goals. Be intentional about what you want to achieve. Achieving your dream outcomes and attaching them with the routine habit of regular exercise is a tried and true way to build motivation and momentum for the regular healthy habit of exercise. Next, do something you enjoy. I don't have enough fingers and toes to count for the women with whom I've worked who have said to me upon starting a conversation about exercise, "Amanda, I hate running. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. I don't know what I'm going to do." If you hate running, then why are you running for exercise? There are so many other options to move your body out there outside of running. So when you pursue something that doesn't bring on feelings of dread and discomfort, it can be helpful and motivating and inspiring to try it again, to do it again, and to enjoy it again, thus being successful in integrating it regularly into your life. Third, psych yourself up. Your mind is a powerful tool that you can absolutely use to your advantage when it comes to pursuing exercise and integrating it regularly in your life so you look and feel your best. Hype yourself up for your next exercise session so you can enjoy some floods of energy and dopamine that can motivate you and help you complete an exercise session. In addition to nutrition and exercise, stress is one element of life that often inhibits mamas from making healthy lifestyle choices that align with their dreams of living their healthiest life and enjoying their healthiest self. I hear the impacts of stress so very regularly during coaching sessions with mamas. There are a lot of there are a lot of pressures to do all of the things and to do them all well when it comes to motherhood. And it can really be paralyzing to consider healthy, transformative lifestyle change in conjunction with all that presently occupies your headspace. So chances are you already know about stress. You already are aware of about a dozen ways to relax and unwind. You already know some strategies on how to manage stress. So I thought it might be nice to take a little bit of a different approach today. But to all that to say, if you're looking for a refresher and you feel like it would be helpful to discuss modes of relaxation and stress management, I absolutely invite you to book a discovery call and mention Health Essentials Stress Management in the notes section upon booking, and you and I can spend a little bit more intentional time talking through some of your needs. So in this moment, I want you to either draw out the following or picture this in your mind's eye. Go ahead and draw out several cups. Each cup represents the most important elements in your life. A few examples of these are religion, family, work, friends. You can go ahead and label each cup. Now picture each cup as it relates to you in your life. The goal is to have a full cup, meaning you are both fulfilled and active in pursuing these most important elements of your life. Are you feeling like there are things out of balance or things that are not prioritized optimally? This can absolutely be a source of stress. So let me go ahead and give you an example. A former client of mine was struggling. Work was totally crazy, demanding several hours of her time outside of the workday, when her home life consisted of tending to her full house and home responsibilities, including homemaking and animal care. She noticed that sleep was the first thing she sacrificed. She was feeling the negative effects of overworking. And sure, it was a temporary period of stress, but that doesn't mean she can afford to ignore her personal needs. Her cups were out of balance and she needed to work to rebalance and recalibrate. So what are some things she could have done to manage stress during this temporary stressful time? Take a break. Set a going to bed alarm and stop there for the day. Sure, her to-do workload might be a mile high, but I am certain she would function better and be more productive and efficient with a good night's sleep. She could have prioritized taking care of her body. It may have been easy to hit the drive-through on the way home, but having healthy meal staples at home absolutely prevents the unhealthy choices that are typically made at some of those fast food restaurants. Hydration too. Keep a large water bottle next to you so you have easy access to a beverage to hydrate you. She could have done something that restores and replenished her. Prayer, scripture, self-improvement, meditation even, reading. Something where you take a few and do it for you. Your mind, body, and spirit will all benefit and lead to you restoring your energy so you can handle the challenges of life. So go ahead and picture your cups again. Picture filling your cups. Filling your cups represents the energy, physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual you pour into these important elements of your life. So, how full are your cups? Are any too full while others too empty? How can you shift your priorities to ensure that each cup is appropriately filled? Again, of course, there are the typical stress busters, such as deep breathing, mindfulness, meditation, yoga, reading, listening to relaxing music, using aromatherapy. But I invite you to dig deeper and truly evaluate how you spend your time and what you spend your time on. When you spend your time on the elements of life most important to you, stress from factors within your control are likely not going to get you down. You'll be resilient in the midst of challenging times. You'll have a plan for any misalignments that occur related to the fullness and fulfillment of your cups, so to speak. So, Mama, don't let another minute go by waiting and wishing for healthy change to happen in your life. Experience just how good you can feel knowing that your healthy lifestyle aligns with you living your healthiest life while looking and feeling your best. So here's the next step you need to take in order to make that happen in your life. Book your free discovery call at voswellness.com. I cannot wait to get to know you more and learn about your current lifestyle and what your current health and what your current vision of your healthiest self looks like for you. So again, don't let another minute go by without having a clear, effective plan for taking steps to look and feel your best. Book your discovery call today, so instead of feeling hopeless, you can be confident knowing that your healthy habits are leading the way to you enjoying and living your healthiest self. Thanks so much.